Okay, so Dad and Dave are out on a trip right now, and a couple months ago they did a weight loss challenge with their airplanes, and they didn't do very good.
No, I was kind of disappointed in the effort they put in. I didn't think it was quite executed to its fullest extreme. I pulled him for a challenge to see who can do it lighter, so.
So what we're gonna do is we're building the same airplane. What airplane are we building?
We're gonna build the FT3 XL.
Michael's done one of these in the past, so he has a little bit of a leg up on me.
A little bit.
But we're gonna try it. At the end of the day, we're gonna see whose airplane is lighter and have a little friendly competition. So let's see who wins.
I'm going to. I've already started with some major weight reduction by removing part of the doublers inside the plane, and then I'm also going through and cutting out some excess that I do not need. So I took the entire thing, cut half of it off, and then cut it into 2 pieces and removed the center section. And a cool thing about our foam board and how everything works is the paper is actually 40% of the weight of the plane. So if you just remove all the paper from the plane, you're 40% lighter already. So that's why I don't think they fully executed to their fullest capabilities, because if you just remove all the paper, you're 40% lighter already. They didn't even reach that, I don't think. Time to show them how it's done, and let's get some super light planes going.
So I'm finally done with the wing, I think. After many holes, this is what we have. We have a holy wing. For right now, this is gonna be a good stopping point for me for the wing. So now I'm gonna go to the fuselage, start building that, but I'm gonna do a very similar concept to that, but in a little bit different way, hopefully to shave off a little bit of weight.
All right, so I'm getting ready to assemble my wing, and I removed all the paper from the inside, super floppy. One thing with the spars, you don't really want to tamper too much with these with the strength this way, because that's what you need as I just bend it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and remove strength from this way, because I don't need it to be strong this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the center section of this after I lay it down. I'm just gonna add a bead of glue on either side of this, then cut out the center section, pull it out, so everything aligns properly still and still looks just as good. So I went ahead and I made one aileron all the way to my completion of where I wanted it to be weight-wise, and that is right here. And as you see, I have a little bit of balsa in there, but the best part about that is I have a stock aileron right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the weight difference between these two and show you how you gotta experiment with these things in order to see what's lighter and what's not, because from the looks at this, it doesn't look like it would be lighter. But I'm gonna show you the difference here. So go ahead and let's weigh the stock one first. 22 grams on the stock one. 21 it just bumped down to. I'm gonna place this one on it. We shaved 10 grams off of just one aileron alone. Now if I can do that to the rest of the plane, it'll really truly show on how light I can get this thing.
Okay, so wing is done. The fuselage is almost done. What I gotta do is I gotta do a couple different things to shave off just a smidge more weight on the fuselage, but then onto electronics. And with electronics, what I think I'm gonna do is instead of the XL power pack, which weighs a lot and has to have a pretty big battery, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way down to a B pack, which is quite a bit lighter. And also for the servos, I'm actually gonna go down to 9-gram servos. Hopefully that shaves off plenty of weight so I can still get ahead of Michael, but still have plenty of control.
While I was working on my elevator, Stefan came over while I was working on it and looked at me and said, start over, it's too weak, it's not gonna work. So I have the finished product with some balsa in it, which it is, I think, 13 grams lighter than the original. I'm gonna hand it to him and see what he thinks now. Stefan, you know how you told me this wasn't gonna work? Give that a feel.
So really you're just worried about when you do this, is it gonna do that, right? Is it gonna go boosha boosha? Who knows?
That authority though.
It does.
That authority.
It has some authority, so hopefully you don't get the.
Hopefully not.
No, I believe in you.
Awesome. I just wanted to show you that because you told me it was gonna work. So
Yeah.
I had to show
well,
you.
I'm 50-50, but I was 90-10 earlier, so it's a big improvement.
Huge improvement.
Okay, so I just had an idea. So we ordered these carbon fiber control horns off of PCB Way. Now we've done a bunch of different projects with them. They've been awesome. So if you guys have any projects that you want to kind of prototype, they got CNC routing, 3D printing. They got PCB, of course. Sky's the limit, really. So what I'm actually gonna do is we bought these for some of our bigger airplanes. Now I could use the normal wood ones and do what I'm gonna do with these, but I don't think they're strong enough. Now with these carbon fiber control horns, what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially make a skeleton control horn. So I'm going to pretty much take a router and route out as much of the inside of this control horn as I can until I think it might possibly fail. Let's try this. So Mike, what are you contemplating?
I want to fly this off an 8-pack. So what I went ahead and grabbed is one of the plans on no fly off an 8-pack. This has plenty of power to go vertical. So if I'm lighter than this right now, I know I'm gonna have a little more weight with servos and the ESC and the battery. So I'm kind of contemplating if it's worth it or not for me to put in this extra work in order to get 8-pack to fit on this, or if I just go B-pack or C-pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and weigh this guy, and then I'm gonna toss on my everything I built, so my wing, my fuse, and my tail, and see how much we weigh comparatively. So this guy weighs 245 grams. So if I can beat 244 grams, then I know I can fly off an 8-pack. And then my wing first. I'm at 240 grams. So that says to me, when I add my servos, my ESC, my receivers, everything I need, I want to be heavier than that plane by a little bit. So I don't know if this is 100% worth doing or not. So I'm gonna have to take a time to think of that, maybe grab some servos, toss it on, and see how much heavier I actually am, and contemplate if it'll work or not. So at least I know that I'm lighter than a Mini at the moment, which is awesome. But with the servos and electronics, I'm not too sure, so we'll have to figure that out.
All right, so you guys have probably been wondering, where's Josh? Where's Dave? We've been working on a lot of different FliteTest UAS projects and having a ball with them. Now, unfortunately, a lot of those we can't show you, and also, the kids kind of kicked us out. They're using our FlexiSpot desk in the main work area to build their own contraptions. So we basically moved to other spaces. The cool thing is, the whole shop is filled with FlexiSpot desks because we frankly absolutely love them. Now we have FlexiSpot desks all over our studio and even in our offices. So that means no matter where I go, I can go ahead and build, work, in comfort without the worry of fatigue. Now a lot of times people think simple sit-stand desks are just that, desks, but they actually can be workbenches. And the E7 Plus has an incredible weight that we're not ever going to get close to touching. 540 pounds static or 440 pounds moving. We build some big airplanes, but we're never going to build that big. Although we put some pretty big things on top of it. Now our community has been enjoying FlexiSpot just as much as we have. And the cool thing is, with a whole bunch of different tops that you can select, you can have the perfect workbench or desk in your favorite location that not only looks great, but functions great as well. And the value is incredible, especially right now. And if you're on the fence about getting your own FlexiSpot desk, now is the time to take advantage of the Memorial Day and brand sale. So if you guys want to be able to build, create, work at your workbench or your desk without fatigue or soreness, check out the E7 Plus because it can do it all. Now, although I may not be on the camera very often, I'm absolutely loving Michael and Noah taking on this lightweight challenge and seeing what they come up with. Also, Mike's gonna let me fly his quad later, which is pretty cool.
Looks a little fragile there, Mike.
No. Hey Noah,
Hey,
what are you doing?
forgot to cut my bevels.
What else did you do to your wing?
So, I did a little sneaky thing and I went over and felt Michael's wing. And it was light. So, initially I left the paper on the outside. There's no more paper on the outside. I might have to get creative and try to find places to cut weight where I wasn't intending. So, we got pretty much till the end of the day to get stuff done, and then we fly in the morning. So I gotta hurry up and get the rest of my electronics in and try to find some more weight to cut.
So one thing I was kind of mean with Noah, we were talking about servo sizes at one point, and he's like, do you think it can fly off a 5 gram? Like, honestly, like, just, do you think it can? And I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, no. I have 5 grams in mine. So if that tells you anything, each one of my servos weigh 5 grams, each one of his weigh 9. Sorry about that, Noah.
You jerk.
But I had to do all the tricks I could to try to pull any more weight off of I could. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take you through like a little walkthrough on everything I did to make this as light as humanly possible. I have no paper on this except on the spars and like on my motor mount, and then I have a little piece of wood on the back of my motor mount just so it doesn't flex. I have little X braces in here. Each one weighs 1 gram. Then I have some tail struts out of balsa as well. Stuff in my tail out of balsa. So this like clear plastic papery stuff is the backing of the covering film we sell. So the stuff that you peel off before you use it is what I used because it was lighter, and then I just put some foam tack to put it on. Other than that, there's not much I did other than, like, say, removing the doublers. So I have no doublers in here. I went to 5 gram servos instead of 9. So we're instead of 20 gram technically. But a lot of stuff I'm making lighter. My landing gear is going to be at a medium thickness landing gear, and it's just going to be basically taped to the bottom of this. So I have no wood there. Obviously, the tiny firewall help reduce some weight as well. But super, super light. Airframe by it with no electronics, less than half a pound. So hopefully we can keep this whole thing under a pound with electronics in it. All right, Noah.
There might be a problem. I don't know if it's a problem, but if you look down the wing,
Let me zoom in on where it's doing it. Hold on, I'm not the camera guy, sorry. Your wing seems to be flexing a little bit, Noah.
just a wee bit. I think that's just added
Control.
added control. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna stick with. But
So basically what's happening is when he removed the paper, since there was no glue in that seam from us trying to make it lighter with everything, I did the same thing. You gotta be careful because when you're pulling it off, if you separate those 2 layers of foam, that's exactly what happens.
yeah,
So-
it's the whole wing is kind of getting more and more flexy, so I'm kind of terrified to wait overnight to see what it does. Okay, so we're both done with our planes, and I think that we took 2 pretty awesome routes.
Yeah, I mean, yours looks like Swiss cheese.
Mine's the holy plane.
It is. I do have a pretty big size pole, but I covered it in the back, so
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't even know if mine's gonna fly with all those holes, but
I think it will because you do have a B-pack on yours, so I think it will have enough for the rest of the fly.
so do you want to do weigh-ins and see who's actually lighter, and then we'll go out and fly?
Yeah. Who do you want to go first?
I think that you should go first because I have less material, so I think I'm gonna be lighter.
Okay. We are on grams.
Okay.
Let's see. Make sure nothing's touching the table.
Tail touching?
Nope, tail's not touching. I'm not. Okay, there we go. 403 grams. And you can clarify that. I don't know if the camera can see or not.
403.
Focus. Yeah, I think it's there.
Okay, so 404 grams for me. And this is dry weight, so this is no battery. This is just airframe and electronics.
Yeah, so servos, motor, ESC, tons of glue strands on Noah's.
Man, I don't know how I got so many glue
Some
strands.
really, really wobbly, wonky wings. It's kind of like wing warping, unintentional. Let's get a quick look at these wings. I just want to show everybody, like, they are saggy.
So
Should be an interesting flight, huh, buddy?
So this is what happens when you peel the paper. The foam likes to warp a little bit.
Well,
So
peel the paper on one side. If you peel it on both, the foam will go back to straight.
most of the
See,
time.
I'm
Most of the time. Yeah. So Mike, do you see what I see?
I see you're at 435 grams.
I'm at 435.
So that's 31 grams heavier than me.
So, but it's not over yet because technically
I have to fly.
you have to fly it.
I do,
and
but-
not crash it. Let's see if we can actually fly these things. And you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's head out to the field.
Okay, you guys have seen us use foam board this whole entire episode. Now, the only reason that we could cut off this much weight off of our airplanes is because of the foam board. Now, the people that make our foam ready board actually has a runway. We're gonna go out there right now and see if these planes will actually fly. Make sure you guys go check out Ready Board because they are an awesome sponsor. They've been sponsoring with us for a long time. They make it possible for us to do these crazy builds. So,
That's fine.
I'm going first.
Yes, it's you're heavier and technically I'm a higher risk because I am lighter.
Yep. So all we have to do technically is take off, make a lap around, and then land.
I want
The
to keep it real.
problem is I'm backwards. Usually I go this way.
You can go that way if you want. Just taxi down and turn around.
Let's see if I can taxi.
Your
Okay.
hatch is gonna come off, dude.
Ooh. Okay, so it's taxiing.
Your hatch looks like it might eject itself.
Take it out that way, Noah?
Yep. Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Come on!
It's almost like you have a bunch of holes in your wing.
So Mike's gonna try to help me out and chuck my plane. Hopefully, once I get it up in the air, maybe I can like high alpha it and or just crash it in a more epic fashion. I don't know. You want to toss it from that way or? Ready? Hold. Oh, oh! It flies horrible. Hey Michael.
Yeah.
I'm holding a knife edge.
You are?
That's because the only way you can generate lift.
Yeah. This is the longest knife edge that I have ever flown.
Is it
Okay.
doing it for you? It kind of seems like it.
No. No, it is not.
Well, your rudder's not even moved.
Does this count?
Do a roll.
Well, technically you didn't take off.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hit him, Dad. Hit him.
Should I try a roll?
I mean, if you want, you don't have to catch it in a knife edge. You feel confident in that?
Okay.
It looks cool.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep, go for it, Noah.
Oh, no. No.
That's wild. That's a B pack on 3S at full throttle.
Yeah.
What size prop?
945. Okay, I'm gonna try to bring it in nicely.
Okay, that wasn't bad. That was impressive for what was there.
Okay. Yeah.
Hit it.
Hit it.
I want to hit it.
Do it.
Don't hit it.
Do it.
Don't hit it.
Just hit it. It doesn't
No,
fly
don't
like it
hit it.
anyway. Hit it.
Am I supposed to hit it or not?
Hit him.
No, don't hit it.
Hit it. Hit it.
Hit it.
There's a camera on it. David has a camera on it.
I'm so indecisive. So indecisive. I just don't know what to do. Do I hit it or not?
Hit it.
No, if you don't want to hit it, if you want to keep it, that's fine.
No, hit it.
Hit.
Hit
Use
it.
your words. Put it in the runway.
Hit it. I don't want to ever. Hold on, he wants it in the runway.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it. Oh, that's the grip. Oh, you saved it.
Yeah. Hit it.
You're upside down, Josh.
I feel so alive.
1 second.
That was pretty good.
Look at his face right now. Look at his face.
I got a whole new career path.
Turn the camera.
I got a whole new career path in life. I love this. Why didn't you tell me about this? You can hit planes.
Real quick, Noah, can we get a second chase squad for when he chases?
I feel so alive.
So, Michael's up. He's going to be plugging in his battery. So technically, if he takes off, he technically wins. Okay, let's see if you can actually get up in the air.
Let's hope.
Yeah, give us a countdown.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. It's up.
Where are you?
That thing is like crawling.
You look like a vapor in the air.
It is literally just crawling. You are pretty high on throttle though.
Decently.
You're a little above half. Oh, going around for a second. Is it flying good?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh!
Sorry, no.
Oh.
You be coming through.
Well, it wasn't a knife edge.
Dad almost hit you there.
He did hit me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think so, a little bit.
I think with the
I'm
prop
not
blast.
good at stopping, okay? Can you roll it?
Well, let me get a few mistakes high. That wind is beating me up. That is so funny.
No matter what you do, it's just the wind. We don't actually have strong wind today.
No, not at all.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's like a funky roll. You gonna land it?
Try to.
Try to. Here comes the.
Hit it, hit it.
Ah!
Well, if I say I was on the runway, it's not been a pretty smooth landing, but
Yeah. So, Michael, it hates me to say this as your brother, but I think you won.
I won the weight and I won the flight.
Yeah.
Maybe next time don't put so many holes in your wing.
I don't think the holes were proud.
Maybe.
Sorry.
Okay. So, good job today.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Let us know any other challenges that you guys want to see.
Can this be a slap bet?
No. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.